Welcome to the TA Show, where we talk about belief and action follows. We're sitting on the mics and we're gonna talk about stuff. We hope you subscribe and like and ring the bell and do everything else and comment and subscribe and ask everyone else to listen.
Welcome to the TrainAnything Show. I'm John.
And I'm Dylan.
And we are here to inspire belief and action. We believe anything can be trained, and we're here to talk about it. Isn't that right?
That's right. Anything.
Anything. Even
John's musical beat. It's getting
Let
better.
me just say, I spent 2 minutes practicing the tambourine today, and I got vetoed, denied. I was told to find another instrument. And
I think we should close with the tambourine, just so people can experience it.
If we're going to give you something to look forward to today, it might be that.
Hey, I didn't do much better, so.
Hey, I wasn't even listening.
Yeah, you're just like, okay, just keep the shaker going.
Think about the egg. Think about the egg. Yep. Uh-huh.
I love it.
Feel that, Batman.
Well, heck yeah, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How about it? What a day. What a day. What? Oh, gosh. I can hear them. What is that sound if you're listening?
Today's sponsor
is chocolate chips.
Chocolate chips. That's right.
Yeah, chocolate chips.
We love chocolate.
Who doesn't love chocolate?
So we're just going to eat chocolate chips while we're talking today.
That's right. Chocolate chips. You can put them on almost anything. You can put them in yogurt. I saw today you can put them on apples with your peanut butter. That's a move.
It's just a calorie move.
Yes, if you need them. It's great. You grab them by the handful out of the fridge. And look, if you're watching, this is a serious bag. This is Costco?
We don't mess around,
It's
bro.
Costco? I don't think you can get a bag like this at a regular grocery store.
That's definitely Costco.
Yeah, I buy
It's a better deal.
If I'm buying them, I'm buying the 10-ounce bags. This is like a 4-pound bag of chocolate over
wasting
here.
your money.
Yeah, yes. I suppose.
You got to fight the Costco fight.
Yeah.
Get in there, get out.
Oh, that place makes me nervous.
Yeah.
I know you're big on the Costco, but I don't train as much as you, so.
You know what's good is, gosh, we're turning into a food podcast.
I know,
This is
we're
good,
about
but
to be.
people
I
like
said,
food.
We're going to bring cooking into the show.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Yeah, maybe morsel. What is it? Nestle.
Nestle
Toll House. Nestle Toll House.
Okay.
If you're listening,
do you
can
watch that
sponsor
Friends
us?
episode?
No.
Oh, well, there's one where Phoebe has a chocolate chip recipe, and she thought that her grandma, like, it was a family recipe from the Nestle Toll House or something, French or something. It was Nestle Toll House, and her grandma basically scammed her.
Oh,
Or something
she
like
said
that.
She made the
'cause
chocolate chips.
it was not her recipe for the cookies. It was the cookies on the bag, which are pretty good.
Right.
I don't know if if I'm making chocolate chip pan cookie, it is the Nestle Toll House chocolate chip pan
It's
cookie.
the only way to go. But I have some
Recipe.
edits that I do.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I know you kind of you like to bake a little bit more adventurously than I do.
I do. They're a little flat if you follow the recipe.
Oh.
I like my cookies a little fluffier.
Right.
So there's a method.
Mm-hmm. See,
But I'll
this
let
is
you
why
guys-
we're going to have a cooking show. Cooking segment
But what
on the TrainAnything Show.
But what I was going to say, what? A cooking segment?
Yes.
All right. Well,
I know.
if you guys are into it.
More editing, but we'll do it.
Yeah. Oh, like input cooking.
Insert segment.
We do throw a steak on the Barbie for the pod meet every
Or we
week.
cook every time. We've
We
been
do.
cooking this whole time.
We've been cooking 66
Shoot.
episodes in, dog.
What? I didn't even know. What were you?
66?
Yeah, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say animal crackers and chocolate chips.
Whoa.
Really good combo.
Interesting. I wouldn't go there.
Oh.
Handful at like do you grab?
You're getting a little bit more carbs, you know?
Yeah,
when you're doing
right,
that,
but do
then you're
you-
getting the chocolate.
Right. Do you eat one at a time? Like, is the mix happening in your mouth, in your hand? Where's...
You feeling crazy?
Or you put them in a bowl, eat them like
chips.
Pour some milk on it, eat it like cereal, animal cracker chocolate chip cereal.
Well, what I'll do is I'll take the animal cracker jug top off, put some animal crackers in there, and then dump some chocolate chips over the top.
Animal cracker
in the cap, and I'll eat them out of the cap.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like and then when you're done, you just close it.
Pro move.
Good to
See,
go.
I think we need segments in the TA show.
I know. There's some things.
That's right.
We got some hidden talents.
You do some things not like the others that I think the world needs to know about.
The TA Cooking Show. Be another channel below our channels.
Segment. I think it's got legs, as they say.
I mean, it could be.
I think it's got legs. All right. Well, as you're snacking on those choco chips, just make sure you're doing it out of the mic.
I know. That's the rule.
No
if I hear any slapping, I'm going to slap John.
Nope, not doing it.
Smacking.
I'm going to train not eating the chocolate chips.
No gulping in the microphone
I'm
either.
about to slurp my coffee.
If you do. Everyone listen. I still heard it, bro.
Did you hear that?
Oh, my gosh. The gulp.
How do you drink without gulping?
Gosh, you're just.
What do I do?
You're just
smaller
taking it
gulp?
easy, bro.
That was a little gulp. That was a controlled gulp.
Heard a gulp go.
That was zone 1. I'll give you a zone 5 gulp in a minute.
All right, moving on.
All right, we'll move on.
Let's keep this train going.
That's right. You want to train into anything?
Let's do it.
You got a tip? You got a thing? You got a what you got?
Yeah, so every week we talk about something we're working on. And so for me, I'll kick us off.
Kick us off.
So I had a bike workout. I think we talked about it, on Wednesday. Just how I had a tough day. But I went into the bike workout stoked. I wrote it on a sticky note. I taped it on my frame, put a quote that I wanted. And more because I was tired. And it was like, okay, championship season. We're dogs.
We'll get it done.
Yeah, but it was it was a hard workout. It was like a workout that I've never done before. Hard. But also, something I could do. Mm-hmm. So take a chance. Started off, and my whole thing is like, okay, if power drops, I will not quit, no matter what. I just don't quit. So my Train Anything this week has been just whatever you start, finish. Mm-hmm. And I was, it was a good time to do that I was ready for that, because the workout went so horribly that I probably could have just stopped. But I made a deal with myself, and I said, well, what do you do when you're in a race and this happens? You keep going. And I'm like, okay, I got nothing I don't know. I'm fine.
Yeah,
I'm far away from everything.
Yep.
And I just don't want to quit today. So
yeah,
I'm training my quitting muscle.
You're not quitting muscle.
Yeah, my not quitting muscle. Yeah. My non-quitting muscle.
Yes,
yeah.
I love that. I think going into sessions with some of those, you would call them non-negotiables, or things that you are going to adhere to, even if the pace doesn't come or whatever. Like RPE is still RPE, and effort is well, I just said that in RPE. The E is effort.
Right.
It's still productive and flex of a different muscle. Mm-hmm. Love it.
I don't know. I feel like that's like a taboo. It's like some people will abort. Yeah, it's just like it's not happening, so I'll quit. And then some people are like, you just push through. And I don't know if there's a right or wrong, but I think whatever you decide, stick with.
Yeah, right. I think this was important because you made the commitment before you went in. You were just like, this is what we're going to do. Yeah. Another time you might start something and go, you know what, not today. I'm just going to punt this a couple of days and we'll do it then. Yeah. Like that's a totally decision you could make and take and still be being productive on the whole. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. It eliminates decision fatigue for sure.
Right. Yeah. You didn't have a choice. You were locked in.
No.
Somebody threw away the key. You're locked on your bike, just thrashing it.
And I wasn't even mad. I'm like, I don't
this is so good.
This is just what I do.
I love that mindset.
So anyway,
so good.
What's your Train Anything, bro?
Just a little reminder on the nutrition front. If you are in a state of trying to mind your intake and what you're eating, It is to consolidate your calorie consumption. We're counting how many times he goes in the bag, by the way. I heard the bag. You're trying to sneak chocolate chips right in front of everyone? How rude. No, so condensing or consolidating calorie intake around sessions. So, right, our bodies, especially if you're trying to live in a calorie deficit mode, which I am, taking in calories when your body is more fired up just after a workout is going to be more beneficial to you, like burn it up while it's hot kind of thing, and then don't eat as much when you're just sitting around at work.
Eating chocolate chips.
Just slamming handfuls of chocolate chips. No. So I've tried to be more focused around calorie intake after session, not so much aimlessly throughout the day.
Nice.
So that's what I've been training.
That's good.
Yeah.
Keep training.
It's a good reminder.
Yeah.
Nutrition stuff. I feel like it comes in waves, you know. You're on it and then you're off it, and then you're on it and then you're off it, depending on what the it is. So,
yeah. You know what helps? Is training high volume, and then you can
yeah. I just bike 15 hours a week.
Yeah.
I'll be lucky to not be in a deficit one day a week.
Yeah, you're an incinerator.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
That's a good option.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll train that next week.
So if you're watching, you might be wondering what color is this? Pink?
Are they? Yeah, that is pink. I don't know that.
It's lemonade. Just kidding.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to Never mind.
Next.
Never mind.
Keep it guessing.
There's magnesium in here.
And vodka.
And vodka. Oh. Triple magnesium vodka.
Delicious.
Oh.
And nutritious.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, don't do it.
That's gross, man. All right.
Okay.
Well, let's...
Hey, getting into the pod meet. Today, we are kicking off our next mini-series. So, if you've been listening along, we recently finished a series on commitment. I think it was a big commitment. It was 3 episodes. So, if you committed, good on you. But our next 3-part series is around belief. Belief is something we'd like to talk about a lot because it is the foundation for all things performance. And so it's imperative that you have a good embrace of it, good understanding of it, and deploy it to its maximum potential in your life and training. So we are going to be talking about belief in 3 ways. First, we're going to talk about borrow belief, because oftentimes belief doesn't just hit us. I mean, it might hit us, but it was inspired by something. So we see someone, bro, I can hear you're shaking that jug. That's worse than my gulping, I think. Maybe.
That's worse?
Yes. I don't know. I'll gulp later. All right. I was in the middle of that. Okay. So borrow belief, in the beginning, you likely were inspired by something to create that sense of belief in yourself. So that's a thing, borrow belief. So we're going to talk about that today. It's part 1. Part 2 is tested belief. So as you start to have that belief, you're going to be tested. The more you believe in something hard, the more you're going to be tested, and you're going to have to move through that. So what happens when you have setbacks? How does your belief persist? That's what we're talking about. I'm looking forward to part 2. Really. But we got to set the foundation in part 1. And then part 3, we're going to talk about earned belief. So the idea that once you have borrowed belief, that's the beginning, right? You found inspiration from somewhere, you're borrowing belief, then your belief is tested. And then after it has been battle tested, it is then earned, and it is yours. And it's something you truly own, and that is really powerful. It's like the ultimate phase of belief, when you can just do
monster
based on it. So that is what we'll be talking about over the next few episodes.
Heck yeah.
And today, we're going to talk about borrowed belief. So before you
Story
believed that you could
time.
do the things, somebody out there showed you that it was possible. There was somebody who gave you, right, you saw that thing, you went, I want to be like that person. Or you saw them do things, I could do that. Or whatever it was, you were inspired by it, and you had this instinct of, oh, I could do it. Totally do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Origin story.
Origin stories. Thank you.
Let's do it, dog.
Yes, I wasn't sure if I wanted to hit the definition of belief before we get there.
Hit it.
Maybe we should. Okay, we'll just settle on that. This is the A definition for belief. So belief, we say, how many times have I said belief already in this podcast? Like 15 times. Belief is the mental acceptance of a statement, idea, or premise as true, often held without absolute proof. So that is the fun part about belief is it's not necessarily, you have it, but you might not be a way to prove it. Prove it! Prove your belief! What are you going to do to prove it? Say it louder? I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's what belief is. And today we're going to talk about borrowing it. So, Dylan.
How many people do you think there are who just never had somebody who believed in them and are like an adult now?
Oh, believed in them.
You know? Because that's kind of what we're talking about. Or, belief for them. Borrowed belief, right? That's the episode.
Uh-huh.
I guess I'll just kind of go, because I was thinking about kind of my upbringing and some like early days on how, like I don't know, when you're a kid, you're doing, you just do, you're there.
Right.
You're absorbing, you're watching, you're learning. And I feel like I was very lucky because I had a brother who was 6 years older than me. So when I got to the age where I could start being a little more active, 9, 10, 11 years old, I mean, he was, senior in high school almost, or
right,
like
yeah,
junior
somewhere in there.
Yeah, somewhere in there. And I was very fortunate to have a very athletic brother. He was a BMX racer. He's a drummer, just a beast all around. And so he, I think early days, my first memory of just like having somebody believe in me was my brother. When we had dirt jumps out in our backyard, out in the woods, and my brother, he won nationals in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and the expert level, so he was very good. Super good freestyle rider too. So we had these huge jumps in the backyard, and then he made me some smaller ones next to him. But yeah, I had a Haro GT, I think it was.
What that is.
Just a bike, just a heavy bike. But I was terrified. I was so scared to hit jumps. And I just remember my brother was always just like, dude, you can do this. He'd talk me through how, just lift up, how to like position myself on the bike, lean back a little bit, pop. And, so he'd kind of walk me. I just remember him walking me through all these things, and I'd be up there just like psyching myself up. Like, we used to video each other a lot, and you'd just hear me, doing this, like just getting pumped, just shaking to hit this little jump.
Revving up.
I know.
Here we go.
Yeah. And he would just be down there, dude, relax, you got this. Just keep your speed and just stay smooth.
Easy.
And I just remember hitting, like, I cased it the first time, crashed, and it's like, oh, it wasn't that bad. I crashed. I'm okay.
Live to tell.
Yeah, and then you just, I'll do it again. Because you think when you're young, like, that's the worst that can happen.
Yep. Right.
I didn't, my bike didn't hit me in the head or anything or break a bone. But
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, just his encouragement, the borrowed belief that he had in me. Maybe he didn't, but he, like, really, he did. He's like, I know.
Right. Why not?
Yeah, because, BMX racing, you aren't clearing gaps. So this is like a new thing. Right now you're clearing gaps because we had doubles.
Oh,
This was
jump.
This wasn't a tabletop.
No.
This was like a set of 3 doubles.
Okay.
And that's why I was so freaked out. But anyway, so
once you get in the mix of that, you like gotta go. It's like
Yeah.
skiing moguls or something. I don't know.
But he knew I could ride a bike. You know, I can go, right? I was a
Uh-huh.
BMX racing. I could go around the track and do berms. So he had belief. He had reason to believe in me that I could do it.
Yeah.
And he was just trying to get me out of my shell to,
Right.
send it.
Yeah, and I think that's right. I see both ends of that, and it's not in this pod series, just but on what it takes to be like your brother and encourage someone else. So right, this series and what we're talking about is how we were encouraged by someone, but the comment you made triggered it, where you're like, I don't know how did he know I could do it, or
Right.
but it's like he
But he
knew you were
encouraged me.
athletic. He knew you know how to ride a bike.
Yeah.
He knows he can do the thing. So if he can do the thing, maybe you can do the thing. Right? Like he had enough pieces. He wasn't trying to set you up for failure.
No.
Like it was genuine encouragement.
Yeah.
But when you've got more experience, and we do this as coaches, where we're able to see what someone can do and be that encouragement in them, it's a big part of our jobs in that. To see those things in those other people and inspire this belief in them before they have it. I think for one story, we've been prepping for this pod, and I was like, I don't have one. I'm trying to think of like that moment, but I have one as you were talking.
Yeah.
And it's not related to endurance sport, but it's a memory I have. I think it was before I started swim team. So it was early. I was in swim lessons, and there was a 3-meter diving board, and we were learning how to dive off of the 3-meter diving board.
Yeah.
And I remember, I think the guy's name was Bobby, the swim instructor, and he was up on the board with me and had me put my hands over my hands over my head, and leaned me over and just literally talked to me off the board.
Yeah.
And just encouraged me that I could dive off of the 3-meter board for the first time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And you did it.
Yeah. I mean, I did. Yeah. Dove right off.
Was he older than you?
Yeah.
Well, there is something so powerful about having an older brother or like a cousin or just a different, like a man in your life who is like, no, you can do this. And they show you. Right? Because my brother would fly through the air like X-ups, cans, right? So I'm like, okay.
All you
he says I can
BMXers
do
out
it.
there, Xing up and canning. I don't know.
Oh yeah, suicide hand. Like he's nuts. Oh man, right? But this guy Bobby.
Yeah,
right. You see him diving. Like,
Right.
Okay, he's he's gonna steer me the right way.
Yeah, right. And you got to have trust. So some of that, okay, when you are hyping yourself up and whatever you're doing, you gonna make that sound again?
No,
We'll play.
you guys can play it back. Yeah, if you want. Me crying in my helmet is what it was.
Rage crying before he hits the jump.
Yes,
He still rage cries in the race. Watch.
I do. I could tell you some rage cry stories.
But having that, so right in that moment when you're borrowing that, or borrowing the belief that they have in you and embracing it as your own, and quickly converts to yes, I can.
Yeah,
That's a cool process.
super cool. Right, because you do it once, right, or twice. You do it once, you're like, the thrill is insane. You're like, oh my gosh,
I'm getting
I hit
thrilled
it.
just now.
And, and I'm like, I hit the lip. I had perfect air time. I hit the landing just perfect. And you're like, I have to do it again.
Yeah.
And then you do it again, and then all of a sudden this neural connection happens in your brain where it's like, oh, I'm so capable of this. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Dude, I have so many stories in my bro. Dude, Tyler, I love you. Tyler, shout out Tyler.
Shout out Tyler.
He's so cool. He taught me how to do backflips on trampoline, and he taught me. He would he'd always be doing flips. And it's like, all right, Dylan, it's time to learn.
Here we go.
Yeah, he'd show me how to throw my arms, and eventually he kind of like held me the first couple times.
Yep.
And I'm building that connection, right?
Right.
And I'm building that like trust.
Pattern, yeah,
Tyler's
that
here.
belief.
He's helping me. I'm building. My belief is growing. And then all of a sudden, he's like, I'm going to help you. Because he's, I've done it a couple times and he didn't touch me and I did it.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah! I did it!
yeah. Yeah.
It's like learning to ride a bike when they let go of the hand, the seat. And you're like, I'm pedaling. I'm not falling over.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then it wasn't long after we were doing backflip 360s. And we would do them we do them very gymnastic-y. So like we'd go upside down 360 and then complete the flip. And that was such a brain fart in my head. Like, what am I?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, like you go for it, you do it, and you're like, what just happened?
Which way are you facing? Front to front, same way?
A backflip on the tramp, yeah.
Right, but then where are you threes?
Well, and then you spin.
So you end up facing the...
So you're upside down, and you face the way you started.
Okay.
It's a 360.
All right.
Yeah. So your backflip, twist, I don't know. So
land.
But it's just like these little baby steps we need in our life. It starts with just jump up and down. Get used to airtime, right?
Right. Yep.
And get used to...
Get that encouragement.
All right. Have somebody there who's done it, who can spot you.
Yeah.
That's us as coaches, right? We've been through a lot of races. We know what it feels like.
Yep.
And we can share all that knowledge. But
yeah. And I think the other part here, I go back, maybe is you gain more experience, right? You want to be the encourager. But even we can all encourage each other, I think, more. And the younger we are, the more we're learning new things. And there's a lot more opportunities for this kind of engagement and support. But it does feel like it's one of those things you lose when you're not a kid, and you get older and you're kind of numb to it. But even just talking about this now, it's kind of like I'm having an appetite for learning something new. Yeah, working with someone and learning something new. Yeah, and so I don't think it's
thrilling, isn't it?
It's not something that has to go away. You could do it your whole life.
Yeah,
and it's a good challenge to yourself to find ways. Like when was the last time I worked with someone to have them encourage me to do something and teach me how to do it? Yeah. That's
yeah.
You got to be intentional about that as you get older.
Yes, you do. Right.
Because you'll just get into your pattern and your job. You got to figure it out. With. You got this figured out. You got this figured out. And yeah.
Gosh, what a great life goal is just to always be testing yourself, staying uncomfortable,
Yeah.
Because even in your craft that you're doing, there's more.
Yep.
Like even in my sport, I think about that all the time. I'm like, there's so much more. I was swimming yesterday, John, at buoy night, and I'm like, I'm trying to wire my head around this is my environment that I thrive in, right? Even though I don't believe it, sometimes when you're out in the race course and you're getting beat up, you're like, oh gosh, or you're kind of on the back foot. But in training, it's like, how can I start to wire my mind to just be a complete fighter and train myself on race day? There's no question marks. It's like, no, I'm gonna go swim with Mark Dubrick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swim in that front group, and that's what we need to be training for. But I was just trying to get my mind in that mode. So it's thinking about this better version of Dylan that I haven't even experienced yet.
Yeah.
But I think we can always be doing that.
Yeah.
In our things.
Totally. And then finding people and nowadays, right? I guess depending on what it is you're trying to train or learn, that in person, having your brother right there with you, or having a coach or an instructor right there with you, that's certainly there. But where we've got access to the World Wide Web and podcasts and all kinds of social media and content that can plant those seeds and give us some of that fuel at any time, on demand almost. Might not be the same, but it's still a way to surround yourself with ideas that support that end. So certainly if you can surround yourself with people that are teaching you or that are encouraging you. It's my comfort egg.
And this and that and this.
You don't like my song? You can sing. I talk with music. It's just music as I talk.
I just,
All right. I need an empty egg for next show.
Yeah,
Drain one of these eggs.
Drain it. I'm going to give you a stress ball.
Just talk with my stress.
You're doing great. Sorry, I got so distracted.
Talk with my stress egg.
We're having a good time.
Yep. But so you want to surround yourself with people who are going to pull more out of you, encourage you, and whatever it is that you're doing. Sometimes that can be hard as we get older to find those pockets, find those people. You should still certainly pursue that and be able to like go through your list and identify who those people are. Yeah. But you can supplement with content on the internet, books, all those things just to keep you building.
Yeah. Yeah. And right. Think about who you're surrounding yourself around too.
Yeah.
Because
if you're going to borrow belief, who are you going to borrow it from?
Right.
Not negative Nancy negative Nick.
Yeah. Look at your friends. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I love high performance, obviously. So I want people to think outside of the box. Like that's where I start to thrive, right? Where it's like, no, it's not the same song and dance. Let's try to push forward further than we've ever, been, using the principles we know. But like, I don't know, something about high performance is we're always trying to find that little bit extra, a little bit more. And, we're all a little different. We all have a different path we're on. Mm-hmm. But for me, I need to be surrounded by people who are, I don't know, pushing for something. And I get charged, rather than, well, let's just keep on the path. I don't know, of mediocrity or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think having those people are important.
Totally. All right, let's talk about more belief borrowing in the world of endurance sport. And we've heard some of these stories from us before, so I'm going to challenge you. You got a list of things here, but tell us one we don't know.
Which one? For which one? What are we talking about?
Endurance sport origin stories where you borrowed belief, if there was a moment.
Where I borrowed belief.
Or were inspired. And give us something early.
You got one?
Yeah, I got a few. I think, right, so I grew up swimming. I was on a team since I was 8, year-round summer since I was 10, and went through college. So lots of swimming in my life. But in terms of trying to embrace more of a healthy lifestyle, that really didn't happen until early days high school when my sister actually started running track, and she started learning about fitness and nutrition and just some of those do's and don'ts. And I remember he was one of our gym teachers, but he was a coach. Coach Heilers would give tips around eating and not drinking soda all the time and things like that my sister brought home, brought into the house, and it influenced how our whole household ate. And we were very much the America of McDonald's and KFC and what Boston Market, eating out, cheap eats. Now part of it was we needed the cheap eats. 5 kids is a lot to feed, but from a nutritional aspect, like that didn't come into our lives, and our whole family kind of rallied around it. But that was sparked by that, Dee's coach, to bring that into our family.
Yeah.
So I don't know that ties directly to belief.
Borrowed belief.
Yeah, I didn't borrow any, but I think it has to do with my origin, just in trying to lean into fitness as best I can throughout my life, which has certainly ebbed and flowed over the years, but it's something that has stuck with me around all of it. And then my first triathlon, that was in high school, and that came out of our swim coach, Nick Perry. Shout out Nick. He was our coach, and he just kind of said, hey, you guys want to do this triathlon? and so we did, like a local try, but it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah.
And it was just something for fun. And we did it.
Yeah.
But it didn't take, I guess I did a couple. Well, okay. So that was like my first triathlon.
Yeah.
It was just with Nick and some of the guys and girls from the team. Yep.
Did I mean, what was it? What was his name? Nick, Coach Nick. Did he? I mean, was he like a stud? Was he like, oh yeah, I've done lots of Ironmans and sprints, or was he just
swam? I think he swam at Carthage.
Yeah.
He swam D3. So
and he did some triathlons, and you did the first triathlon.
I don't know. I think he was also fairly newbie.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was all. It wasn't like.
So it's almost like you guys all dove in together.
Yeah.
In the deep end.
Just went for it. Yep.
Do you think? Did you get courage from them because they maybe were also like, oh my gosh, I don't know what we're doing?
No, I just wanted to beat Ryan.
Yeah. Nice.
He was my arch frenemy.
Yeah.
Growing up swimming, so we were always back and forth. I was always a little bit better than him, but he got me. I think he beat me like a handful of times. I mean, anytime Ryan would beat me, shout out Ryan, I was upset. But so I was just more right. I wanted to beat the guys that I was in there with.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's cool. Yeah, I think, gosh, I've got so many people. But like I can think of, so like what's borrowed belief? What helped me be better? And it was my second triathlon. And I think it was the next year too. Maybe it was my third. It was my third because I had done 2 my first year. But I got really into triathlon. I quit all my ball sports. I was playing football, baseball, basketball, and I joined the swim team that winter. So now I had swimming ability going into that next year. I had taken third my first time doing that race, and now I wanted to win the race in my age group. And of course, whenever a YouTube drops back then in the early 2000s.
Early YouTube days?
Yeah. So, I said that poorly, but Javier Gomez, if you guys know who he is, he's an Olympic triathlete. But Specialized would do a lot of, they'd highlight different professional triathletes and make a whole video
like
on
a little profile.
Yeah, and I got really into just following him, and I just remember how beastly he was watching him race, and he gave me courage to push harder. Because I watched the intensity in his face when he was racing, when he was running, just the grit, his teeth, sprinting down the carpet to beat someone. Dude, on that race, I remember on the bike when I was getting tired.
Were you making Javi faces?
Oh, I was like in tears,
Rage cry.
I know.
Rage cry.
And I was just like, push, just like telling myself, just bury yourself. Just so much passion and like aggression. And I just remember thinking of Javier. Do it for Javier.
Do it for Javi.
Like, he believes in himself. I want to believe in myself. Right? So you just like putting pressure into the pedals.
Yeah.
And dude, I crushed everyone that year.
Totally.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's like no one was beating me.
Totally.
And I had written all over my wall, I will win, I will win, I will win. I had my splits from last year and the splits I wanted to hit. I don't remember if I hit the splits.
So dialed in.
I know.
So dialed in.
But I was just, it's like seeing a professional how professional they are, how much they work, how diligent they are. It was so inspiring. And then the grit, you know, it's like this balance of like professionalism, but then like there's a time to be gritty.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah.
anyway.
No, I think that's getting into the idea of the power of seeing what's possible. So, right, but you can see that at different levels. You saw that as a very new athlete looking at a pro, and having that early belief, like, I can emulate this. I can, I can go that deep. I can hang in that space, right, and be inspired that way. Another way that could show up is you see someone finish something, right, and think, oh, if they could do that, I could do that. And so maybe it's not as elite looking at them, but just your neighbor, or right, the guy, somebody who's swimming with you who breaks a time before you do. You're like, oh, well, if Ryan can get that time, I can get that time. Like, right. Let me do it.
Yep.
And just seeing someone else do something, because, I mean, probably biologically, because we're all human. See another human do something, you're like, I can probably do that.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think more endurance sport world, just sport world, right? 4-minute mile. Mm-hmm. When that broke, when someone broke it, everybody saw it, and all of a sudden it's more possible for more people. So like that same exact concept will apply at all levels. Yeah. Again, just finishing something, just going to the gym, just whatever. Seeing someone that you can relate to in some way do something can be really inspiring.
Yeah, and it can change the trajectory of your life too.
Yeah, if you let it.
Yeah.
If you feel so inspired.
Yeah. Well, I think the only reason, I mean, I credit a lot of my triathlon career to Andrew Turner. He's just my friend back home, and he was, at the time, he was like, I don't know, just studly swimmer. He'd come out of the water first at a lot of the local races, the local 70.3s, and we'd watch him, and I just remember how excited his dad was. Just to he's just like a proud dad.
Yeah, right. Stoked.
Yeah, and I just remember him telling me if he places here, he'll get a Kona spot, and his
dreams going into all this stuff.
Yeah, and I'm like this young kid, and I'm just so passionate about it. I just quit everything to do this sport, and just watching Andrew race and him just being a dog out there, just giving his best. I'm like, and I just remember a lot of the times he wouldn't win, but he'd podium, and I'd be so proud and awed,
Yeah, right.
I was like, oh. I want to do that. I want to do that someday, And I think that's a big part of why I want to do Kona, is because of Andrew. Still, it's what? That was a long time ago, but
that was a long time ago.
It's it just takes one person. It was never the NBC Kona
broadcast.
I watched that, of course, and I love that stuff, and I remember all the watch parties, just on the trainer all day. We're just gonna bike all day and watch this thing. Used to do that for 8 hours,
right along with them.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, Andrew, right, it's just one person who had a team, right? It was his wife Carrie, it was his dad, his mom. They're all just so proud. They were at the race, they cared. And they were just telling me all the things that he needed to do to achieve his goals. And I was like, whoa, I want to have that someday.
We're all in it. Yeah.
So, yeah, it just takes one.
Right. Yeah, and you find that thing, right? You were inspired by that. But who's to say, it could be anything, right?
Yeah.
You just have to be willing to go experience life and lean into it and find that thing that speaks to you and go, oh, yeah, right. That connects, and it's something you can't maybe explain directly, right? Because, what is it they say? your interests pick you.
Yeah.
Right. Like it's innate in you, and you can't force an interest. So,
Yeah.
when you see that thing and it lights you up,
Yeah.
take notice. Be like, oh, maybe I need to.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I got one
Lean
more.
in.
I got one. I mean, so many stories. But like Elliot. Okay, so I had a coach, Elliot Bassett, in 2015, and right, I'm coming up, I'm getting really fit. He's training me a lot. We're doing 25-hour training weeks, and there used to be a really cool sprint triathlon in Missoula called the Grizzly Triathlon. And it was my first race with him, and I just remember him saying, like, what's your goal? I was like, bro, we need a taper because I need to win. I just told him that. And he's like, okay, got it. We'll do it.
Yeah.
And we tapered, and I remember Andrew Drobeck was there, Jesse Carnes, there's a couple other guys, competitive guys. But Andrew Drobeck was the big one. He was a pro triathlete, and he was a firefighter. So he's kind of like, that's what I was. I was like, okay, I want to be a firefighter and a professional triathlete back in the day. But he's super stud. And so I remember we all went on a group ride the day before the race, and I remember we were just riding, and I was like, oh, this is a short bike course. And they're like, really? You think this is short? Like, I don't know, just in my mind, been training so much. It was a sprint triathlon.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Right.
So in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'm going to throttle this thing tomorrow. And anyway, I won that race, and I think I was a minute off of Ben Hoffman. If you guys know Ben Hoffman from back in the day.
Yeah.
Off his...
He ripped the Missoula Grizz try.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, the year before, they had a big prize purse, I think, where he went home with $1,000. I think I went home with $300 that year. But I remember just like, oh, I'm also close to Ben Hoffman's course record. And that was like his... Ben Hoffman. That was his year.
Yeah.
2015, 16, 17 was like his golden years. And anyway, it was just like... borrowed belief. But then I had an Olympic distance triathlon. This is where I'm getting to. Sorry, long story.
Hey, we're here for it.
I know. But yeah, so get to this Olympic distance race week, and he's like, well, what's your goal? Like, what do you think you can do? And I'm like, well, I think it'd be cool to break 2 hours. And he's like, bro, you're going way under 2 hours. He's like, you. And I'm like, really?
Are you sure?
And I just was curious.
Did you do that math?
I was like, really? He's like, yeah, you're gonna go way under 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I ended up going, I think, 154.
Yeah.
And yeah, so crushed it, right?
Right.
And I didn't know, but Elliot was there to tell me, no, like,
right.
I know how hard you're working. I know how much you care. Like, you're gonna crush this.
Yeah.
But just him saying that, it's put something in me where I'm like, okay, I have to work hard for Elliot. You know, it was like this, like, because I want to, like, prove it. I want to prove his words right. You know? Like, if you say I can do this, I know you aren't lying to me.
I'll go do it.
Like, right? Like my brother back in the day. Like, when you have people you trust, because Elliot was coaching Ben Hoffman. So it's like there was a big trust that I had in Elliot at the time. And because Ben was crushing at that time.
Right.
So I was like, okay, I believe him.
Yeah.
Let's go to the well. Let's try it.
Do it.
But anyway, yeah, lots of stories like that. Just little borrowed belief from people where, you know, you trust them. You're like, okay, I believe what you're saying. You know, so like, let's go.
Yes. That's all I need. I'll take it.
I know.
Take it and run with it.
Yeah. I love that stuff. So, yeah, I don't know where we go from here. I could keep talking. I have like 30 other people. Shut me up, John. 30 Move stories. Us on.
Well, I mean, we're at the point of how we'll more formally talk about community. So it's such a big part of endurance training, certainly TrainAnything, and what we're working to build. But having people around you who are working towards similar goals, similar activities that you can relate to is super important. Like, to give you that, some of that perspective, right? If you're working and training with people who are better than you, maybe today, but maybe not for long, that's going to be part of it. And it'll fuel that belief. I mean, I think I got stories out the yin yang on this, but I mean, I'll do a shout out to the Precision Multisport crew up in Evanston, Northside Chicago. I trained with them kind of on and off for almost a decade. Nice. I think it was. Wow. But I would, as I do, go in and out of fitness, and they were a big part of the reason why I got as fit as I did and achieved some of the goals that I did in triathlon. Yeah. Because I would show up. I would show up there, and you're just motivated. I remember one of the winners going back into running. They have a weekly run, and I got dropped so bad. Like, so bad. For like the first, I don't know, month, at least. Right. But each week I would get a little bit closer to being able to run with the group. And you just watch that happen, and then 6 months later, when we're doing our intervals, towards the front, one of the front guys getting after it. And so being able to be in that community, and the whole time, right, it's an encouraging environment. It's not yes, there's friendly competition, and you're trying to pace with a certain person or just ahead or just behind, right? I'm going to stay on their heels. You're using each other for everyone to get better. And because it's that community, it's not it's no beef. Nobody's bringing beef to the run. It's just all productive. Yeah. And there's power in that from a belief standpoint, and just building each other up.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I think about our swim club that I call it a club. I don't even know what we're called. But when Haley Chura moved to Bozeman, I think, was it? I don't remember. She told us.
2015?
Was it 15? No.
14. You think it was later?
Oh, I guess maybe it would have been 15, 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, right, early days. So Dane Sobek and I would swim together before Haley moved here. That's how long we've been swimming together, which is so cool.
Yeah.
And shout out Dane. Oh, my gosh.
Man.
He is such a dog. How old is that man?
I don't know.
Is he 50
Ageless.
Yet?
I don't know.
But he's just
grinds it out.
He's such a hard worker.
Locks it in.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we've been swimming together for a long time, but and then Haley came, right? And she was swimming with us, and we're like, oh, you got a workout written. Like, why don't let's all do it together, right? And it was just like, and she was stoked, and we were stoked.
Yeah.
And I don't know. And then we literally haven't missed a Monday. Well, some, but like Monday, Wednesday, Friday since 2015. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I know. And, people have come and gone in
the
group.
In and out. The core remains.
Totally. And the core remains. It's just so cool.
So good.
But I contribute a lot of my swimming ability to that group. For sure.
Yep.
Because if you're doing it alone, you're not going to push yourself as hard.
Yep.
It's just tough.
Yeah.
It's tough to do.
Yeah, and it's just those little, I think so much of our sport is incremental, right? The 1%, the edge cases of things. So those few swims where maybe when you were working, Haley's such a good swimmer still. Yeah. She's still hanging in there if you're wondering.
Yeah, I know.
She's retired, but
she's retired, but she's not retired.
She's a dog. She's in there. Yeah. But right, when you were training with her, right, and hung with her a little bit longer and hung with her a little bit longer and then hung with her the whole time, and then depending on the leading the lane, like that happens over time.
Many years.
It's just because you have those little at bats, just one set, right? Where you're like, I'm going to try to hang on for 400 instead of 300 or before I blow up. And it's not a big ask, right? It's not this huge daunting thing. It's just a little bit, because you have those reps to build up those edge cases. And over time, like, that is fitness building. Like that is what it is in a productive way. And so to the point of, if you didn't have some of those feet, you know, you could try to recreate that with an interval, but that's more like it's a harder, almost, what am I trying to say? More pass fail. It's hard to get the level of incrementality. Is that a word?
I like that word. Wow. That's a cool word.
Yeah. So like the jumps are a little bit bigger versus like Haley's feet, and I can be just, you know, I can get a little bit closer, a little bit further within a foot, but on the same interval, versus dropping an interval a little bit faster. Like, you just have more room to play when you're working with other people than when you're just working with a clock by yourself. So,
yes.
Just, leaning into what you're saying there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cause that is so true. When I started, I would lead the preset. Yep.
Which is that's a job. Somebody has to do it.
Somebody's got to do it. And Will, shout out Will McKillum, dude. Will and I would friggin' race that sucker. Oh yeah, we'd win
out front.
Oh yeah. And then Haley would say, "All right, chum, I'll take over the main set." And we'd all be off the back. But you keep showing up in that environment.
Yep.
And the standard, right, is like, it's just there.
Yeah.
And now it's getting tricky because, like, I'm the one leading the lane.
Yeah.
And I don't have that person in the water. Well, freaking Ian.
Get to the pool.
Gosh. Ian could be.
He could be the guy.
I should just go swim short course with him at noon. Gosh, Ian. Oh, anyway.
All right.
No, but still. Right.
Different phase.
Yes. Yeah. And so I'm trying to, for me, it's like, okay, there's lots of workouts out there that people have accomplished, right? We're working on the Janset right now.
Yep.
That'll happen someday. And that's what's keeping me pushing.
But it is and
the group.
Yes.
I want to say that the group environment, knowing everyone is pushing, helps.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know.
Yes.
Like, okay, we're all in this together.
Yeah. Right.
Even if they're like, oh, I'm tired. Like,
we're all there with the smile on.
Yeah. Anyway.
Most mornings. Yeah. So.
But it's interesting.
Right. So we're talking about borrow and belief, and that's where you start. You got to borrow belief from somewhere where you start. A great place if you're looking for, where can I borrow belief from? Do I go to a bank? Do I go to the grocery store? Where do I go? No, you can go to a local club of any kind. A run, a swim, triathlon club, biking club, whatever your anything is. Find a group of people who also do it, and you'll find some people who you can borrow belief from. And you know what? It's free.
Yeah.
Borrow and belief. Like, you don't got to pay. I don't got to pay you to borrow any belief from you. I just take it.
Yeah.
And you don't have to pay anything either.
Yeah.
Belief is free, baby.
It is.
As borrowed, as embraced, as you decide when it's coming your way. Certainly you can give it to others, encouraging them, and that's free too. So you should do that.
Yeah.
So surround yourself with people doing those difficult things, and you will grow. You will expand. You will
race environments
start to fuel
are
that
a great place, isn't it?
That embrace.
Totally.
Belief.
Yes. Race environments.
Yes.
I think if you have a friend, right, and you guys are doing it together, it's just fun to compete a little bit, have fun.
Yes.
Right?
Right. Yes.
Not a little bit. Compete. It's good.
It's good. It's fun.
Or you see the same person on the start list and you're trying to, beat them or something. It's just like, oh, they're doing it. They're getting better. Yes. Why can't I get better?
You might not know. We did just one more anecdote before the challenge. Yeah. We held a course preview this year for our local tri, and one of the girls who came, we did a group run, like a group trot. I mean, it was an 8:30, 9:15. I mean, it was a group, so it was intended to be a social run of the course, right? One lap. It's a 3 mile, 5K, whatever. And we got to the end of it, and one of the girls who came to the event was like, that's probably the fastest 3 miles I've ever run.
That's amazing.
And she said, and she wasn't gassed, you know, but she's like, I didn't know I could run that fast. Like, she didn't know.
Yeah.
Because she was never with a group that she had to keep up with.
That's cool.
So, and that was just one little run.
Yeah.
And she just got more belief in herself and, found out she could do more. She was capable of more than she knew. And we all are. And so it's like giving yourself those opportunities to show that to yourself.
That's so special.
So good.
I remember that with Josh, our boy Josh.
Yep. Right.
He's like, that's the farthest I've ever ran. And the fastest. I'm like, oh, okay.
It's like week 2. Yeah. It was at our group run again.
Yeah.
Our weekly, one of our.
We can't PR every week. But, it's so sick.
Yeah.
Right.
But having those moments and yes.
We'll do, gosh, one more story.
Oh, my word.
I have to do it.
Is this a new one?
No. I don't know.
You're only allowed to tell somebody's story once a year.
I know.
I'm going to start a list.
But like, okay. Well, I was just thinking, 'cause in relation to me, I guess, for Josh or that girl coming to the group, when I went to train with Lionel, I lived with Trevor and Lionel.
Right.
The standard of everything just it blew up in my mind. I'm like,
whoa,
I ain't nothing.
Whoa.
You know, like,
yeah.
And it was fun. And it was so fun to train with them.
Yeah.
Like Lionel just swearing on the track, just getting pumped up. Like, you know how he is. And
piss and vinegar, that man.
And I was too. And I'm like, it's rubbing off on me. And I'm like, I remember we were doing 400s. And I was like, I'm going to kick. I'm going to crush him. And I rounded the first 200 and I passed him. Like, I was like, come on, you effers.
Oh, gosh.
And I took off.
Dylan.
I know.
Gillespie.
And then I see it rubs off on you. I'm like, oh my gosh. But that's in me. So rounding the next on the 100, I got what's called booty lock, where your legs just lock up. And then they all passed me, and we were all laughing after.
Yeah.
But it was just like, oh, this is an elite environment. This is fun.
Yeah. Right.
You can't race like that all the time because you just burn out
that's
and
not
break
training.
yourself.
Yeah.
No. But the timing felt right. It was like, oh, this is so fun.
Yeah. Well, and sometimes you don't know, right?
Yeah, you don't know
till you go, baby. Yeah. Like, you just got to send it and see what happens and pick up the pieces if you have to.
Yeah.
Soldier on.
Dude, it's so, yeah. Every once in a while, it's fun.
Yes.
You learn something about yourself.
Save
it for race day.
All right. So,
wrap this thing up.
Challenge. This week we got an action challenge. You know, we talk about belief in action. Yes. We've been spending a lot of time talking about belief. How about a little action? Belief. So we got the challenge this week, if you're listening still, we know you are, is to send a text or make a call, write a note to someone who you borrow belief from and say, hey, thanks. Remember this one time I did this thing, I borrowed some belief from you, or you encouraged me, and that really made a difference in what I was pursuing and had an impact. It's just a simple thank you, a simple like, hey, this happened way back when, and I want to thank you for it. And tell them you're not giving your belief back. We say borrow, which implies you got to give it back, but don't take it. Take the belief to the bank, baby.
Take it. We'll get there on part 3.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Do that.
Bucket poll.
All right. Who had... Is this written properly? A big impact on your athletic journey. Oh, who had a bigger impact on your athletic journey than they'll probably ever know. Whoa.
You got one?
Do you have an answer?
I got
for
one.
That?
I got one. I'd probably say Marianne Obst.
Marianne. She's great.
Shout out Marianne.
Shout out Marianne.
She has no idea what she created. Well, I think she does. She might follow me on social media, but she's the one who got me to do a triathlon.
Put you up to it.
And triathlon.
You boys, you're doing a triathlon.
Yeah, triathlons are literally my life. Like that's
Yeah.
all. I live it. I breathe it. I sleep it.
Yep.
And she did it.
Love
But
that.
maybe she knows. But I just want her to know that I love her.
Yes.
Shout out Marianne.
Bigger impact than she'll ever know.
I think so.
Great.
Anyway, what's
Yes.
yours?
I don't know.
No?
I have a hard time thinking about this because I feel I don't have. I mean, if you have coaches that inspire you or that you coach, like, that was their job,
Yeah.
so they know. That's
Well,
like the hard part.
I don't know. But
So
if they impacted you, that made
I do. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna go.
you
with,
just like shot us down as coaches.
well,
'cause
I'm
we
just
could
saying.
impact some kids.
I'm just saying we know that we're impactful. Maybe we don't know how much.
I don't know. Are we?
Or not.
I don't think we are. Just kidding. We are.
Negative.
I hope
Nancy
so.
over there.
I'm just trying to bring us to a level.
Yeah, bring us down.
We don't want to. Your dog,
Yeah, DJ.
Scruffy.
DJ.
You had a dog,
It was
DJ.
DJ.
Was it a
No,
parakeet?
I mean, I do think Coach Heiler's. I'm gonna go with nutrition. Like he would. I mean, he wasn't even my first coach, which is why I think he would have no idea that he impacted our family's life, or
Oh, wow.
which then translated to my life.
That's cool.
In influencing my sister around nutrition and health and like embrace of that lifestyle. Like he doesn't know that, or maybe he does because he's a coach and he thinks that. But yeah, I don't think he knows specifically the impact that he had on our family and in my further pursuits of just trying to be healthier. So
It's awesome.
shout out Coach Heilers.
Tyler's for the win.
Yes, sir. All right. So borrow some belief. Look for some belief to borrow. Loan some belief to someone else. Because that's where you start, right? You're not going to have belief out of nothing. You're not going to wake up with a blank mind and all of a sudden believe. Probably not. You're going
Falling
to
out of your pockets.
you're going to see something. You're going to see someone. Somebody's going to say something. Whatever it is, you're going to hook onto it. And when you feel that feeling, you should go do the thing.
Yes.
Chase the thing.
Hey,
Believe in the thing.
Come back next week. It's going to be good. I'm excited about the series.
Me too.
It's good.
So do it. Next time we're going to talk about belief being tested. And boy, have we tested it.
Thanks for watching, folks.
Thanks for watching. As promised, my tambourine solo is coming in
Oh, boy.
hot.
After I just put a mouthful of chocolate chips, I was going to skip the guitar.
Well, now I was just going to play the tambourine. I need a beat to destroy.
Back in the saddle again. Out where friend is a friend. Where the longhorn cattle feed on the lowly Jims and weed. Back in the saddle again. Listening to the TA show. You got some belief and ways to go. So take the action and follow your dreams. Don't let anyone squander them. John is crushing the tambourine. He is so special. We're gonna land this someday, I promise. Too much chocolate in my system. Subscribe,
Like,
comment,
like,
hit the bell,
like.
and come back next week.